Hi there, my name is Davis Ni Atukukloti, and welcome to Top 10 Sports, where we give you everything sports. We're talking baseball today, but before we do that, remember Codex Computers are proud sponsors of this show. You can locate them at Adabraka opposite Seti Plaza near Habme Pharmacy, or call 0256 599 and grab all your IT accessories. Name any laptop that you need, and you'll get it at Codex Computers. We also are proudly sponsored by Virtuous Eats, and they give you everything food. You know, we eat every day, and so you have to get your belly full. And getting your belly full is to get your belly full with sumptuous meals. Check out their shito, delicious shito, and then you will never regret. Call them on 0544 748834, and you locate them at Nansuman Camara areas, and then you get Virtuous Eat. Now, so the Ghana National Baseball League returned after 2 months with big wins for the table leaders Tema Tigers, who recorded a 19-1 result against Tema Giant Hitters on Saturday, October 4, 2025 at the Koshien Baseball field at Labone, successfully making a double victory over their rivals. After a 12-1 result in the opening day of the league, the likes of Samuel Baah, Addison, and Desmond Duodo started well with 4 runs in the bottom of the first innings. Meanwhile, pitcher Henry Nikoi restricted the Giant Hitters with wonderful strikes that got 3 down in the top of the first innings and an early switch in the second innings. So the Tigers roared more with their jaws widely opened, stretching their lead every of the 5 innings played, while expert pitcher Nikoi kept the Giant Hitters at bay. It was until the 3rd innings that Steve Amo completed the solitary run for the Hitters. The 91 victory means the Tigers stretched their lead at the top of the table with 12 points and plus 40 runs, and conceding just 5 and having made 45 runs in 4 matches. Sadly, their nemesis Giant Hitters are bottom with no points and minus 48 runs, having lost all 4 matches played. Coach Sheriff has not given up after losing 4 matches and is very optimistic they will beef up their team for better results.
Let's see. Lack of training, that's the problem. We have the guy who coming from Dubai and South Africa, so they just beef up the team. So we're expecting our next game, they'll come to training there, we know what is going on. So the guys, some other guys are coming from Togo, 3 boys and 2 boys coming from Nigeria. So we are hoping all the best. Next week, we beef up the team, we train, and we see our next match, the way forward. And we pray all the guys who are sleeping, the Giant Hitters on board, you should come. We have lost our 4th match. Please come, let's play baseball. Please come, let's play baseball. Baseball is life. Come and join baseball. Please come.
Which department in your team do you lack?
Oh, we don't like a department, just errors. When it comes to training, we do the folding training, they'll be get used to the ball. Yeah, that's the problem now. The lack of training, that's the problem, lack of training.
You were eating so well.
You know, as for me, I have the experience. And I train every time, so I have the experience. Me, myself, I have big experience. In Ghana here, I can see I'm the #1 batter. Since I play baseball, no, you can't bat with me. I'm very tough, very tough. So let's see. When the guys come, we train next week, the next game, let's see what happens. I promise you, I'll give you some win this time.
So here is winning coach from Tema Tigers, also known as Ion.
Yes, it's not that it's easy, but we work for it. We really work so hard for it, and this is how we wanted to play. When we meet anybody, we want to make sure that we try our strength to make sure that what we have been learning, we put in play, and that gives us the result that we got today. Sure, we're expecting to want more than that because we're watching their strength to us. We don't have more than them, but although we were not expecting to score 19, but we were expecting to score more, but not up to at least that 19.
How will you rate them, although you beat them by 19?
I think they should put in more work because we also put in more work to get where we are. So I think we are trying to encourage them to put in more work. They should not just go and sleep and take it like, oh, next game when we beat them, they will also try and work hard to make sure that the next game they will play, they will do better than this.
Now, in all the teams that you've played, which has been your toughest opponent so far?
I would not say it was tough, but it was a score line. That was Sota, which is the Sota team, right? That was the difference was very small, which is 4-1. I think that day, or maybe during the game, we were not expecting. We thought maybe, oh, we are going to just give them more that, but we didn't know we were taking them as maybe they are beginners. That's what happened. So we were not expecting that. So that makes it tough for us. But now that we know that, okay, they can play to our level, next game we'll know how to handle them.
Are you winning the league?
Sure, that's why we are here.
So climbing to the second spot on the table with 6 points after 3 matches is LD Dodgers, who also cruised to a 16-3 victory over Shai Osudoku Hawks earlier in the day. The Dodowa gentlemen dropped from second to third with just 3 points after 3 matches. After a great game against leaders on July 26, that's week 3, which they lost 4-1, the youngest team in the league, Shai Osudoku Hawks, lost their momentum as they mostly got caught from a fly ball, get touched on the way to base, or base keeper grabs the ball before they could actually get there. So Joshua Nyamadi pushed for 2 runs, while Kweku Alaglo got the other run for the Shai Osudoku boys. However, the lads were enjoying every other innings, loading up bases and cheering on as they ran back home in succession. 5 and 3 runs were recorded respectively in the first and second innings for LD Dodgers, while Frank Opoku restricted the Hawks from flying with great pitching. With few players going down from the young enterprising pitcher for Osudoku Hawks, that's Maxwell Owusu, LD Dodgers, they completed the game with 4 runs each in the last 2 innings. Jerry Dovlo, Yemofoli, Edmond Akom, Lawrence Baffo, Alexander Asari, Ebenezer Tete, Alex Quantin, and Bernard Pumsin were the heroes for the victory for LD Dodgers on Saturday. While Coach Dixon Kweku Osei of Shai Osudoku Hawks believes they will come back strongly to finish second on the table, team manager, player, and vice president of the Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation, Edmond Akom, says they want to keep winning from here.
Oh, honestly, I'm not disappointed. Looking at the performance of our boys, I'm not disappointed. And I think this is the second time that we have lost our game. Playing against a team that has a lot of professional players and well-experienced players, losing to them is not something that I'm worried about. What I'm so happy about is that we are now going back to the drawing board to make sure that all the mistakes, the errors that we committed that led to our defeat, we correct them and come back better next time, stronger than what we did today.
What happened to your pitcher today?
Yeah, today, honestly, we decided to test the number of pitches that we have. Now, almost all the players are capable of pitching, and always have been given the opportunity to master. So today, one of the strategies that we wanted to adapt is to give the other pitchers the opportunity, which is Joshua Nyamide the opportunity, Alagbo the opportunity to also be on the pitching mound to also pitch, so that to build them and also to expose them to the game properly. But you could see they didn't perform badly. They did so well, and Maso also came in to finish up the game.
Your target for this season?
Oh, our target is to make sure that we may not be the last on the league table. I can assure you, with what we have, with these boys, our list on the league table should be second on the league table. And I know we are capable of doing it. With consistent training, we are capable of doing it. And everybody will see that Shai Hawks have come to stay.
The turnouts, well, to my team was a bit expected. So I'm not to say that we had a very good game. We had a game, and we do not disrespect any opponents we meet. Shai Osudoku Hawks, equally good side, and we respect their talent. We're just better than them on the day. And then, yes, as you can see, the score speaks for itself. Well, before the league commenced, our target was not to win the league, but to never lose a game. Unfortunately, we lost the game, so we are hoping to keep the current winning streak to the end of the league. that would mean that we lose only one game in the league. I know it's not easy, and we are not standing here to build castles in the air, but we are going to put every energy we have into making sure that we get this or we get something better than this. Well, I think I am the wrong person to use as the focal point for this team. I've played for over 20 years, and I'm only playing to serve as a form of motivation for the younger ones. I have some of my colleagues who are still playing, and like I said, we are around so that the young ones who look up to us would see that yes, age is not something that can hold you back. And yes, we play well, we play good. So it is just like imparting our skills to the next generation, and it's working. We expect that all other players around the country who benefited from this baseball development would give back in one way or the other so that the sports can grow. Imagine me being the vice president, team manager, and also a player. I am making sure that no T's are left uncrossed and no I's are left undotted. I just want to contribute and make sure that every time I spend around the sport, I'm giving back in everything I have.
Now, finally, there was one out you gave. Would you say it's experience on your part? Like you faked the guy on third base and then you caught him at home base.
All right. So the thing is, just like with any other game, experience is a very, very necessary part of your growth. So, like I said, with over 20 years experience, there are things I would know I would be able to do that the younger ones will know. So yes, I am not at the stage I was 15 years ago. I'm not athletically very gifted like I used to be. So I need to make sure that all the moves I make are trusted, and it's something that will deliver the result. So yes, experience and hard work, I think, is what made that play exceptional.
With the maiden league, which began with a launch game on June 28th, going on break, a 2-month break actually, it allowed the Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation actively prepare to host the second Koshien Championship for schools with support from Japan Africa Baseball and Softball Federation, JAPS, and Keio University in August. Also, a 4-day Power Pack Coaches Clinic was also successfully organized with experts from global sports partners training 20 coaches in September. The league continues on October 18 with week 5 actions. LD Dodgers, they will host Tema Giant Hitters in the morning before Shai Osudoku Hawks. They seek revenge against Tema Tigers. We'll be bringing you whatever will happen at the Koshien Baseball field at Labone. Remember, this was brought to you by Codex Computers, opposite City Plaza at Adabraka. You can call them for all your IT issues, your IT needs, your laptop and everything. Call them on 0256 599 885. And you will get sorted when you mention Talk Sense Sports. Now, Virtuous Eats, they give you delicious meals. They have a very delicious shito out there. You can check this shito out. It is so delicious. You keep taking it. You can take it with your cake, take it with your wache, take it with your rice, anything that you find your hands on. You can take it with this delicious Virtuous Eats shito. Call them on 0544 748834 and look at them at Dansoman at Kamara, and they will get you everything food that you need. My name is Davis at Make sure you subscribe to the channel for anything in sports here.